Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm making an unscripted video about how Pokemon fumbled the bag with the new Megas. Recently, I made a short about how Mega Greninja, Mega Delphox, and Mega Chestnut, how Game Freak basically fumbled the bag with how you would be able to get their Mega Stones in game, and I was very frustrated with that. The short did I guess it did pretty good, and I don't really like to do news videos. I like to keep it in the shorts because I can't really be talking about the same thing for 4 minutes. But I feel like today I should be making this video because not a lot of people know about this, and I'm just trying to spread awareness about Game Freak's being anti-consumer, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna be yapping about what has happened with Mega Greninja, Chestnut, and Delphox, and how they basically just fumbled the bag with them. So if you've been living under a rock, the Kalos Mega Evolutions were revealed on Friday it was very cool, you know. I was very excited for these Megas because, you know, the Kalos starters are okay, except Greninja, best Pokemon of all time. I was very excited because, you know, I was excited to see how Delphox and Chestnut would be redeemed, and I was so excited to see a Mega Greninja because, you know, Game Freak was slowly trying to retcon Ash Greninja, but I won't get myself into that. They were revealed. They all are very cool. I love all of their designs. Personally, I like Mega Greninja the best. Mega Greninja looks very cool in my opinion, but all the other ones are also very cool. So I was very hyped for this, and basically Friday turned into the best and worst day. I was crying in my reaction. It was so good. It was a dream come true because Game Freak was, you know, neglecting Greninja for so many years, so it was so good to finally see the respect put in Greninja's name. So very ironically, after I put out my reaction, I was scrolling on shorts because it was a Friday. And school is pretty stressful, so just trying to ease myself with the stress. And then I see this one short talking about I see this one video because, you know, I just wanted to watch the video. I saw this one video from PokeTips about how you are not able to use Mega Greninja, all Mega Kalos Pokemon. It's locked behind online play, and I was very frustrated. It really did make me very mad. It's you know, I don't know why they decided to make it online play only. It makes not a lot of sense because a lot of Pokemon fans are children, and if you want to appeal to the children audience with these cool Megas, make them in game, not online play. I assume that a lot of children don't really do that much online play. I mean, yeah, you have Fortnite and whatnot, but that's more 14-year-olds, teenagers. These, the main audience for Pokemon is children, you know? So I was very confused on why they made it online play, and then it's just okay, I was very frustrated, but I was this can't get worse, right? You know, this can't get worse. And then they also revealed that you won't be able to get them all at once. It's gonna be a season pass, and then I'm that's just terrible. And then, you know, it was why would you reveal and hype up these I mean, to be fair, they didn't really hype them up. That was the first time we've seen the starters in game. But why would you even reveal this and make everyone be so hyped up for this if it's just for it to just be locked behind online play? And, you know, one of the major reasons that people are very frustrated on this is not just because, you know, online play is because if you want to play online, you need to pay for a Nintendo membership. And that's just takes me off. Why do I have to pay to get these Mega Evolved Pokemon? That's just anti-consumer shit. And I don't know, man. It's just these game companies or specifically Nintendo with being anti-consumer. First we had Mario Kart Worlds being $80. Then we had the Switch 2 being the price of a PS5. And then, you know, we have Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, but that's Sega, and they kind of covered their patches with you know, discounts and whatnot. But, you know, Pokemon, I was Game Freak can't really mess this up. You know, We had Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which was like really terrible games, and they really did not do anything to actually make the experience better. Legends Arceus, like, it was a very fun game, but there were some things that were, you know, very frustrating that they did not fix, like the low frame rates. At times there was a lot of frame rate drops, but I was okay with that, because if the whole general experience is fun, then I won't really care about frame rate drops. And plus, the frame rate drops came in like what? Like once every 2 months. It's fine. It wasn't as bad as, like, you know, Sonic Frontiers on Switch, but even then Sonic Frontiers on Switch isn't that terrible. And then, you know, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, that's when the hype, like, for me, I was so depressed after Pokemon Scarlet and Violet that I just moved on to different games like Metroid Prime, The Legend of Zelda. You know, I was like that hurt from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So I was like, Pokemon Legends Arceus not Legends Arceus. Legends ZA doesn't seem to have anything that would be downright terrible. It doesn't look like that anything is downright terrible where I can hate the game. Well, now I can. I can play as my favorite I can use my favorite Pokemon's Mega. Why? I don't know. I don't know why it's locked behind online play. It makes literally no sense. So I just realized I've been ranting for a long time. So in short, it's just like, why are you locking Mega Greninja, Mega Delphox, and Mega Chestnut behind, you know, online play? You know, that really just that's like, it really ruined my day. You know, so excited to use Mega Greninja in Pokemon Legends Z8, and boop, taken away from me. So the lesson learned is that Game Freak was never a consumer company. It was never. It was always anti-consumer. They showed that in BDSP. They never listened to us. They showed that in Scarlet and Violet. They never listened to us. Like, the lag is still there. I will go, even if I still play Scarlet and Violet on my Switch, there is still a lot of lag. It's not a Switch 2 game. It is a Switch 1 game. That's what it was intended to be released on. And then Scarlet Legends Z8, like, they fumbled the bag. I don't know why they keep doing this. Like, why can't you just be like, I don't know why, man. It's just frustrating. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you click on whatever Pokemon videos I have up, and until next time, peace.